Yes, this is another Friday night pickup on Saturday, and I apologize for that, but I've been busy working late every day this week, and this was no exception. I actually got home tonight at about 8 o'clock, and then I went to see Prometheus at 9 with a couple of friends of mine, so it is now really, really late. Actually, it was 9:30, so yeah, I said so already. So. So it's really late, and I had actually shot this pickup video yesterday, but I shot it with my new camera right here, JVC little bitty camcorder thing, which I bought by selling the two cameras that I had been using that I bought at thrift stores. I sold those, and I added 20 bucks to what I got off of them and bought that thing. And I didn't buy it just for this. I also bought it for like our kids' functions and stuff like that because for Christmas plays or presentations or whatever it is that they're doing, I've always tried to shoot video before, but I've tried to do it with a still camera. And it doesn't shoot bad video if the lighting is just right, and as long as you're within 20 or 30 feet, you're okay. But anything beyond 20 or 30 feet, or if the lighting isn't just right, it's terrible. So I bought that thing, and I shot a pickup video with that thing. Shot it yesterday, and I rendered it, and it's actually uploaded on YouTube right now, but it's set to unlisted. And it's going to stay in unlisted because I didn't have the settings quite right when I shot it, so it wasn't as good a quality as it could have been. And then when I uploaded it to YouTube, it looks awful. I mean, even worse than my, sorry, I got the hiccups, even worse than my normal videos look. So I'm going to shoot it again, and I'm going to use my webcam, and yeah, it'll be up on Saturday. I'm sorry. Boy, that was 2 minutes to explain all that. Now, on to the pickup video. A positive thing for having to reshoot this now is my friend Eldon, whom I went to see the movie with, got me a bunch of stuff that I didn't have to show you on the previous pickup video. So that is a cool thing. I'm going to start off with the stuff that I showed you on the previous video, and it won't take very long. The first thing I picked up is this Donkey Kong Tabletop Arcade, which is one of two tabletop arcades that I needed to complete my Coleco collection. With this one, I now have Donkey Kong, clearly. I have Pac-Man, Frogger, and Galaxian, and then I have I believe a Taito Galaxian machine as well. So yeah, after this one, all I need is Miss Pac-Man, and my Coleco collection will be complete. Coleco collection. Yeah, Coleco collection. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, here it is. And the batteries don't sit in there quite right. I gotta get in there and fiddle with it, but you can see there, once the batteries are lined up properly, it does in fact work. The only thing it's missing is the artwork from the top here. So if anybody has one of these and you're willing and able to scan it into your computer and email it to me, I would appreciate that so I can print it up on this end and put it on there. Complete my little Donkey Kong cabinet. Next, or the only other thing I guess I should say, I found a couple of Nintendo Powers next to the register at the Volunteers of America thrift store in Mansfield, Ohio. The first one is The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and the other one is The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. They were sitting one right on top of the other up there, so I'm guessing somebody turned in their Zelda collection. I missed out on the other Zelda stuff. Bummer. And that was it. That was pretty much all I'd showed you. I actually showed you a couple of other things, but one of them I forgot all the way up there, and it's just not worth my time, so I don't know. You're not ever going to see that one, I guess. Now, my friend Eldon really got some good stuff for me. We'll start off with a couple of PlayStation games he got for me. He got me Mega Man X4 and Chrono Cross, and Chrono Cross is complete with the manual. Oops. Very cool. Thank you very much, Eldon. But Eldon wasn't done. He scored by finding me some Atari 2600 games. He found me Amidar, Demons to Diamonds, which I have the Atari version. This is the Sears Telegames version. The Empire Strikes Back, which I already have, but how do you leave behind a Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back game? That's what I'm trying to say. Then this one, which I didn't have, Star Wars Jedi Arena. Now, I thought I used to have this one, but I don't now, so here I do. The only Star Wars game I need for the Atari 2600 is probably the same one that everybody needs. It's Star Wars the Arcade game, which is a fairly uncommon game on the Atari 2600. Another uncommon game, although not as uncommon as Star Wars Arcade, is Ghostbusters. Now this one needs to have the label restuck. It came, actually I finished pulling it loose so that I could restick it, but Ghostbusters. And the cream of this particular crop, Tapper by Midway. And yes, this is before it was Root Beer Tapper. This is a really uncommon game. Sells for a lot more than I would have thought, to be totally honest with you. Then, along with all those Atari 2600 games, all the manuals, and then some, and not done yet, the same guy that he got it from at the flea market had a PS1, complete in box with 2 controllers. And yes, this is the little white PS1. And it is in exceptional shape, and it does work. And when I popped it open, it came with a bonus game. And I don't remember what it was called. I don't know, some game I'll probably never play. So, there you go. Thank you, Eldon. You are my hero. You found me some awesome stuff, and I really appreciate that. And he never asks for money for all this stuff either. Everybody needs a friend like Eldon in their life. Somebody that will go out and find stuff that you want and then give it to you. Alright. Then he and I met up today, earlier, and we stopped at, what is it? Mennonite, I believe, place. And, well, I shouldn't say Mennonite place. It's not like it was their house. It was a Mennonite thrift store. And we walked in, sitting on a shelf, I saw a boxed, complete Gamecom. And yeah, it is not a particularly valuable system. Matter of fact, it sucks. I already have one. It doesn't have the box. But when you can get it for $1.50, you just can't pass it up. Or at least, I couldn't pass it up. God, is that the end of my pickup video already? If only I had something else to show you. I do have something else to show you. I've decided that whenever I don't have pickups to show you, and I'm going to be like 5 or 6 minutes, I'm going to show you somebody else's pickup video. And I got this idea, well, not pickup video, but somebody else's pickup. I got this idea when King Creasy sent me a PM. And of course I went to my email and I clicked on the link and he found a score on eBay, which I'm going to try to insert right here. Here. Actually, I don't know how I'm going to insert it yet. I'm either going to put a picture of it up here. You know what? No, I'll just insert it here with a little bit of audio over top of it, and then, well, I'll talk to you in a second. Now, if you look here, you can see that King Creasy got 2 control decks, a bunch of games, a bunch of controllers and accessories, and he got it all for $70 shipped from a guy called Cap'n Chunky. Alright, now, you saw what he paid for it, and you saw the bunch of stuff that was sitting there, and he paid about $70 for it. And for 2 systems and 30 games and zappers and controllers, that's actually not too bad. However, you got to hear some of the games that he got. He got games like Burai Fighter, whatever that is, Pac-Man, Snake Rattle and Roll, the 3 Super Mario Brothers games, stuff like that. He also got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Manhattan Project, The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. Then he got River City Ransom. He got Kirby's Adventure, 2 Castlevania games. Then he got Mega Man 1, 4, 5, and 6, so essentially the expensive Mega Mans, and DuckTales and DuckTales 2. So this guy, for $70, sold him all of those games that I just mentioned, and the 4 Mega Man games that he got would be worth more than that all by themselves. So, yeah, I don't know. This guy that sold it to him has got to be kicking himself in the butt. And if you didn't notice, King Creasy was the only one that bid on it. Nobody else bid on that thing. That really gets to me because I look for that sort of thing on eBay all the time, and I missed that one. Although, because I missed it, King Creasy got it, and that's really cool. So, I wanted to show you what King Creasy found. I will leave a link to King Creasy's channel down below. You can, PM him and talk to him and say, hey, Good job, King Creasy. I was impressed. Now, if you have something that you find on Craigslist or eBay and you want to send me a link to it and I'll talk about it on my video, that's fine. I can do that. Or you can just make your own video if you prefer. Whatever. It's entirely up to you. Now, I do believe that that is it. I don't think I have anything else that I wanted to talk about. Thank you for watching. I may cut all this out of here. I haven't decided yet. I'll see you later. I have told my children many, many times not to leave Legos laying around the house for Daddy to step on. They don't listen. So in order to illustrate to them how painful Legos can be, they're going to walk across this patch of Legos. Go ahead, Tessa. You say they don't hurt.
They don't hurt.
Come on.
They don't hurt. They really don't hurt. They don't hurt. They don't hurt. They don't hurt. They really don't hurt.
Let's see. Why are you limping?
Now look at my feet.
All right. Well, Lance's turn. Lance, go to the other end of that and walk across them. Come straight to me. Go.
You're not allowed to get stuff. It doesn't hurt.
You guys suck.
That was easy.